Hi, and welcome to episode number 8 of the Bayareaknitter podcast. Today I have my friend Patricia here with me,
Hello.
and she's San Jose Rose on Instagram, if you want to follow her. So anyway, she's my third guest, and she's a little nervous. I feel a little nervous too.
Hello out there.
But I thought we'd introduce you to the world finally.
Yeah. Hello. Yes. Please feel free to look on my Instagram, San Jose Rose, and love photography. And so glad I met Christine just about 4 years ago, I think.
Yeah.
2011.
I think it has been that long.
Yeah. So yeah, we've had a lot of fun together. She actually pretty much taught me how to knit. Along with a few other things. But yeah. So I guess it was 4 years ago. I think I was wandering the halls of Beverly's.
Beverly's Fabrics. That's where I was teaching a knitting class.
Yeah.
Teaching knitting classes off and on.
Yeah, and so what was happening then? My mom, little sad, my mom had just passed away, and I had taken up knitting, but really needed a pretty good knitting class, something where I could really get some more instruction. And there was the flyer with Christine's name. And the rest is history. It was. I give her a call, and I think we met at Beverly's on a Sunday. Mm-hmm. And boy, did my first wonderful hat, which we'll probably show you in a few minutes. But so I'm very much a beginning knitter. I've just knit like 4 years now, and so just have a few projects under my belt. But it's probably my favorite thing to do. So.
Oh yeah, join the club.
So.
And it was funny. I don't know how many classes you took, right? We joke about it being a very expensive hat.
Yes, I think it was, but it was worth every cent. Every cent.
Because you kept coming back until she finished the hat.
Yeah, it was I had chewed off more than I could knit, so to speak, I guess. And so there was, what was it called? A twist, a right twist and a left twist in the hat. Mm-hmm. And I was like, what is that? So we YouTubed it, and it all came out fine, and the hat is wonderful, and we'll show it to you.
So show them the hat.
Yeah, so this was actually... Yeah.
It was a pattern by Jared Flood. What was it called? The
Wanderer's Cap. And sorry it's in black, but it's got this really neat, let's see, pattern. I don't know if you can see it. Maybe Christine knows.
Yeah, oh, there we go. See, get it up.
See, it's got a zigzag pattern, and it's just got a wonderful zigzag pattern in it. And it
was... As I cover you up.
Yeah, it was really fun to knit. Yeah, and it's called the Wanderer's Cap, and I did it in some washable 100% wool. Actually, I have a thing of the yarn. I don't know if I'll bring that out, but so yeah, that was my first project, and it came out stupendous. Yay. I have to say, came out really nice. Yeah. So what else?
You've pretty much been addicted to knitting ever since.
Pretty much. Had a project ongoing since then, and just had a lot of fun doing it. Currently what I'm doing is I have this wonderful pattern. Let me show you the pattern. Is a summer shawl. So let me see if you can see that. Summer shawl. And it's from this gift that I got called Knit Knack Kit. I think it actually was a gift to my daughter. From one of her friends, but the pattern's really great, and this is so this is a WIP, right? A work in progress.
Work in progress, WIP.
Work in progress. So maybe if you hold that in, they can see. It's this wonderful yarn that we got. Let's see if I can hold it down.
So you kind of see it.
Yeah. So it's a really neat orange, light summer shawl, and you see it there.
And it's mohair, right?
Yeah, this was the let me put that back. This is the yarn Shulana, and it is 70% mohair, 30% silk. Mm-hmm. Just a wonderful feel to it.
So light and airy.
Light and airy for the summer. So I don't know if I'll finish it, but because I'm very,
of course you will.
I mean, I will finish it, just not this summer.
Right.
It might be next summer. I knit very slowly, and I love it, but it'll probably be finished in a few months.
Right.
Because I also work, full part time. But Anyway.
Another reason that this episode may be a little quick because she's got to go to work today,
Right.
right after I leave.
That's right. So,
But I had to squeeze you in.
That's right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
My BFF.
Yeah.
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 See, knitting brings people together.
It does
It
bring
does.
people together. Yeah. Just very much.
Mhm.
So, one other thing I made was this hat. And if you can see it there. And then
Yep.
the top.
That one
is
showed up a lot
great.
better.
Yeah. The top is really great. This is actually Christine's own pattern, I think. Christine just wrote it for me.
Yeah, just
a basic hat. And I wear it all the time. I'm a hiker, pretty avid hiker, so I wear it all the time. I haven't finished it there yet in terms of the bottom. There's just a little piece there.
We got to weave that in.
Gotta weave that in.
That's those.
But it's a wonderful hat. It
Mhm.
goes hiking with me all the time. So I'm so grateful she
You're
gave me that
welcome.
pattern. Yeah.
After you finished your first one, you were ready to keep going, make more hats.
That's right. That's right. So.
And let's see, what else? Did you have anything else to show? You've been doing
Oh, I've been
dishcloths?
yeah, just
She's been doing dishcloths.
Yeah, it's a good thing when I come home from work and just kind of processing the day. So I've started making dishcloths and giving them away. So I think you all are probably familiar with these.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's your garter stitch,
Oh yeah.
and this 100% cotton. And you can the nice thing about these is you can use it like a sponge, throw it in the washer,
Oh yeah.
dry it, and there you've got a sponge, and it's green, it's recyclable. So,
Mhm. Perfect.
Yeah, so I've been giving these away. I also made my niece
I like this one.
a cowl and sent it to her. But yeah, that one was great.
I like those colors.
So those are gifts. Yeah, that I'm gonna give to people.
Those are very nice gifts.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you
so
made a cowl, you said?
I made
Did you
it, yeah.
already make it?
I did, and I sent it back east to my niece in
Mhm.
Burlington.
Yay.
So yeah, it was the middle of winter, and it got there in the winter, and she loves it. It was a dark brown, and I can't remember where the pattern is.
I
but it
remember
was-
when you were
it was
doing that
beautiful.
one.
Yeah, it came out really nice.
I think it, my mind went. I was trying to remember if you finished.
I did.
Yeah, okay.
I did.
So good.
Yeah.
So, yay. And I'm trying to see if she's going to join in on our mystery knit along that we've got going on.
Oh, yes,
If you
yes.
haven't heard about that, go over to join my Ravelry group, the Bay Area Knitter group on Ravelry, and you'll find all the links to the pattern. I have my mystery knit along going on, and I keep showing this little corner just to get people excited about it, but this is the beginning of it. And I do have probably over half of the width already finished. I'm using Anzula Haiku yarn, and these are the colors that I'm putting together. This is the mauve.
So pretty. Wow.
Mauve. And this is charcoal.
Can you feel it?
Yep.
Oh my
I love it.
gosh. Feels so good. So soft.
It's yeah, and I can't remember. I didn't bring the label with me to
Wow.
say what was in it, but
So beautiful. Oh my gosh.
but yeah, it's really soft, and it's a fingering weight, so we're using a size 6 needle. And I think you're gonna join in.
I think so.
It'll give you a few new stitches to learn, and I can help you with those.
Absolutely. I'm game.
Yay. What else did I have? Oh, I do have a contest going on, which I started during my last episode, and I think I'm going to extend it through the weekend until I record my next episode. And it was to give away a copy of the Friday Night Knitting Club by Kate by Kate Jacobs. So I ended up with a couple copies of these, so it's not brand new, but it is pretty new. I mean, it looks new. It's just not brand new.
It's a good book. I have read that book.
Yeah.
It's a really good book. It's fun to read. So, yeah.
So yeah, if you like knitting, books about knitting, stories about knitting, The only way to get this is to leave a comment either on my blog or on this episode or the previous episode, and I'm going to combine all the comments and choose one winner. So I'll get that shipped out to somebody next week, and I'll announce the winner on the next episode.
Yay.
Yay.
Nice.
And let's see, there was just one other thing I was going to show right now. And of course, it's my mitered squares.
Yay.
I'm going to be teaching her how to do them because she's been admiring my squares.
They are probably my favorite. I have fallen in love with mitered squares.
So I've finally got, I think I'm up to 15 on here. So I'll just show these off real quick before we sign off. Got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Wow, you've done a bunch of them.
Yeah, 11, 12,
How long
13,
does-
14, 15.
How long does it take to do one?
I haven't really timed myself
Okay.
because, you know, in between watching the kids and and working on designs, I'll cast on, and what I do is I cast on 41 stitches, and then it's a double decrease in the center. But I'll get about the first maybe 6 or 8 rows done, and then I'll put it down and pick it back up again before bed. But I mean, you can do one a day easily.
That's great.
Yeah. Some of these, I really like this one too. It's got little speckles in it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Those are really neat. It seems like with each patch or each square, you can think about what you were doing then, or who you got the yarn from, or it's like a memory.
Right.
That day or.
And I think the pattern, there's different names for it, but one name people call it is the Cozy Memories pattern. Cozy Memories.
Yeah.
I know I got these 5 on the end from Dawn of Wolf Farms podcast. Yeah. She sent me some mini squares, mini skeins.
Mini skeins.
Mini skeins.
It is beautiful.
So yeah.
Yeah, I'll look forward to learning that. And I'll be happily doing my mitered squares.
Yay.
Someday I'll be a quicker knitter.
It's going to take a while, but.
Actually, that's one thing I
We'll
like
get
about
there.
knitting is it's slow. I kind of like that, I have to say.
You're a process knitter.
I'm a
I think
process.
yeah,
I'm not
process
like
knitter.
it doesn't have to. I know it'll get there, but it's the
Mhm.
process, because sometimes it doesn't go exactly how you like. But boy, you sure learn along the way, and so it just makes me really happy. So.
Right. Great. I know some people are just out there for the instant gratification, see as many as they can get done. And
Yeah, no, that won't be me. The next time we do a podcast, whether it's a year or 2 from now, I'll still be working on
It'll be sooner than that.
having a great time.
You may end up being another regular. You and Diana. And Lorna, whenever we can get her back on here.
That's right. Oh, wow.
So, anyway, that was how long? Wow, 13 minutes. We've almost made it to 15 minutes this time. But, I guess I'm trying. Oh, let me think. Was there something else I was going to mention? Yes, there is. I can tell you that I'm going to be on Marley Bird's The Yarn Thing podcast this coming Thursday at 10 a.m. Mountain Time. So tune in. I'll actually post a link in the show notes and let you know more about it. But I'm going to be interviewed by Marley Bird. And I think your daughter just got home.
My daughter just came home.
I see her daughter out there, so.
She just went to class.
Okay, Pilates you said?
Pilates class. But
Okay.
congratulations,
Oh,
Christine,
you're welcome.
on this week.
It was great to have you.
Oh, it was great to be here.
All right, well, until next time, happy knitting.